My dear student, this is part 2. Here we already have discussed what is the relationship between distance, speed and time. Speed is generally measured in kilometer per hours or meter per seconds. So if we have to find the distance, then what we will do to find the distance, we will multiply the speed with time. So this is also known as d is equal to st, means dst, which is the short form of distance. So to find the distance, we will multiply speed with time. So let's take one example and then we will learn how can we multiply and how we can find the values. Here, suppose we have time, and that time is equal to 8 hours, and the speed is equal to 65 kilometers per hours. Okay, beta, you always have to remember when time is given, if time is in hours, then your speed should be into kilometer per hours. If we talk about the units, we have three identities here, like distance, speed and time. And uh, distance should be in kilometer or in meter. If distance is in kilometer, then time should be in hours, and if distance in meter, then time should be into seconds. Okay, if they both are in kilometer and hours, then speed should be into kilometer per hours, and if they are in meter and second, then speed should be meter per second. So from here we can see the units of distance is kilometer or meter, and distance of time is hours or second. And if a kilometer per hour is written, this means speed is given. If only hours is written, this means time is given. If we know that which which things are given, then we can find the third one. So here, to find distance, we will multiply speed with time, and the units are kilometer per hour into hours. Okay, these are the units. Now we can cancel hours with hours. So when we will multiply 65 with 8, we will get the distance into kilometers. So if we multiply it with 65, if we multiply 8 with 65, हमें क्या मिलेगा? It will be 8 fours are 8 fives are 40, 1 0 will come, 8 6 are 48 plus 4 52. This means 520 kilometer will be the distance. Now we can take one more example. Suppose the time is equal to 12 seconds. Now time is in second. From here we can see time is given, and the speed is equal to 52 meter per second. Okay, so now we have to find the distance. Again, distance, we know distance is equal to speed into time. We will multiply 12 with 52, and we have two units. We will multiply the units also, meter with meter per second with second. We will cancel the second with seconds, and we have only meters, and our distance will be into meter. And if we multiply 52 with 52, we will get 520 and 104. So the answer will be 624. Okay, so this will be the answer after multiplying 12 with 52, and the distance is equal to 624 meters. Now this is a way where we were finding the distance. Now let's find the speed. Now we will find the speed. If speed is not given, distance and टाइम शुड बी गिवन। अगर डिस्टेंस नहीं दे रखा, स्पीड नहीं दे रखी है, तो हमें डिस्टेंस एंड टाइम जो है वो दे रखा होगा। सपोज डिस्टेंस इज 169 किलोमीटर एंड टाइम इज 13 hours. Okay, now we have to find the speed. So let's start from the triangle. If we have a triangle में देखो, in alphabetical order D comes first. तो D first आता है, we will write D in upside, and SOT we can write in the downside. हम नीचे SOT लिख सकते हैं। So we have to find the speed. speed find करनी है, speed नीचे है, D ऊपर है, we will divide D with time. I already have told you, if distance is given, always divide distance with speed or time. Distance दे रखा है तो या तो वो स्पीड से डिवाइड करना है या फिर वो टाइम से डिवाइड करना है। इफ यू विल डिवाइड इट विद टाइम, then it will be the formula of speed. If you will divide it by speed, it will be the formula of time. Okay, this is the way you can learn the formulas. Now for speed we will divide the distance, that is equal to 169, and time is equal to 13. And if you will look at the units, we have a first unit kilometer, and with time we have hours. Okay, we should be aware about the units. See, now we will divide 169 with the denominator, that is equal to 13. So 13 ones are 13. After subtracting 13 from 16, we will get 3. Bring down this 9, and this is 39, which comes at the table of 13 at 3. So after dividing, we don't have any remainder, which means we have 13 only. So we will write S is equal to 13, and here you can see we can't cancel any unit, and we have kilometer in numerator and denominator in hours in denominator. And to show that this is in denominator, we will draw one slash, and this slash we will read it as per. So this is 13 kilometer per hours. This is the speed. Now let's try one more question, then we will look at time. We will find the time. So let's take one more example. Suppose distance is given, and distance is equal to 120 meter, and time is given, time is equal to 20 second. As you can see, we have meter and second. This means our speed should be in meter per second. So let's move and find the formula first. See, speed we have to find, distance is given, so always divide distance with the given quantity. Divide the distance 120 meter with 20 and mention the units. Here in distance we have meter, in time we have second. जीरो से जीरो कट हो जाता है, दोनों लास्ट में है तो कट कर सकते हैं। देन वी हैव 12 अपॉन 2 एंड यूनिट्स आर मीटर, और ऊपर सेकंड को ले जाएंगे, दिस विल बी पर सेकंड। और 12 अपॉन 2, जब भी नीचे 2 होता है इसका मतलब क्या होता है, हमें न्यूमरेटर का आधा करना है, हाफ करना है, और 12 का आधा होता है 6. So this will be 6 meter per second. This is the speed. Okay, so after the speed, now we will find time. This is the third one where we will find the time. For time, let's again look at the triangle, and in triangle we always write D upside and S and T downside. Now we have to find T, and the formula will be D upon S. ये दोनों बचे हैं तो formula क्या होगा, D distance upon speed. So to find time we will divide distance with the speed. Now let's take one example. Suppose distance is given, that is equal to 420 meter, and speed is given, which is equal to 14 meter per second. Beta, always remember if distance is in meter, then speed should be in meter per second. Otherwise, we have to change the units. They both should be in the same unit for uh, doing the ratio. Okay, so now we have to find the time. Time is equal to distance upon speed. Distance is 420 meter and speed is equal to 14 meter per second. And um now we will read the table of 14. 14 ones are 14 and 14 threes are 42. And this 0 will come with 3, and this will be 30 meter upon meter. um, let's write it like this, 13 meter upon meter पर सेकंड, क्योंकि ये नीचे मीटर पर सेकंड दे रखा था, इसे हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं. सो वी विल कट मीटर विद मीटर एंड दिस सेकंड विल कम अपसाइड, सो दिस विल बी 30 और सेकंड सबसे ऊपर आ जाएगा 30 सेकंड. सो नाउ टाइम इज इक्वल टू 30 सेकंड. बेटा ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, अगर आप टाइम निकाल रहे हो तो टाइम की यूनिट्स में आंसर आना चाहिए. इट शुड बी इन सेकंड और आवर्स, मिनट्स में आंसर नहीं आएगा. एंड इफ यू आर फाइंडिंग टाइम, इट शुड नॉट बी किलोमीटर मीटर, ये किलोमीटर मीटर में नहीं आएगा. ओके, इट शुड बी ओनली इन आवर्स एंड ओनली इन सेकंड्स. इन दोनों के अलावा और किसी में भी नहीं आएगा. ओके, दीज आर द वे टू फाइंड द आंसर्स. सो आई होप आपको ये समझ आया होगा कैसे इनको एक दूसरे में चेंज करते हैं. If it's clear, then do the practice and learn more and more. Bye bye.